And in this session, we want to learn how to find the standard and suitable color palette and use it in our design. We can do this with the help of color psychology and the color cycle. But why should we have a color palette to design our resume? Because our resume is not supposed to be like a rainbow and full of colors. Rather, our goal is to design both creative and eye-catching resumes. In order to convey our resume information to the employer as quickly as possible and in the best possible way. If we do not have a basic and standard color palette, we may not be able to succeed in this task very well. And the presence of a lot of color in the resume cannot indicate our creativity or professionalism in the design work. So we must choose a color palette according to the principles, and according to the same 0 to 100 we will design our resumes. But let's go to the first discussion, which is the psychology of colors. I put some colors in this slide and told what meaning each color conveys. And I also put some logos of different companions that use these colors so that you can better understand what I mean. The first color, yellow, is one of the warm colors. It can show optimism, it is hot, and it is energetic. The next color, orange, can show friendship. Orange color is also a warm color because it is created from the combination of red and yellow, and it has the energy of red color and the happiness of yellow color. And red color can indicate excitement and youth. Red is one of the warm colors, and purple can be used to show creativity like works of art. Blue color can indicate trust, or green color can convey the concept of peace, growth, and health. Maybe because most health brands choose green for their logo, or the gray color is a neutral color that can indicate power or formality. Now you see what concept you want to convey to our audience. Now you choose a color according to the concept you want to convey to your audience. Maybe now you need to have some other colors in addition to your main color. You can use the color wheel for this. What I have put on this slide for you is the color wheel. The color wheel consists of three main colors, yellow, red, and blue. And we can have other colors by combining these three colors. For example, from the combination of red and yellow, we can have an orange color. Or from the combination of red and blue colors, we get purple colors. And from the combination of blue and yellow colors, we have a green color. In the color wheel, colors that are opposite each other are called complementary colors. For example, the complement of green color can be red color. Now, if you have chosen the main color according to the theory of color psychology, and now you need two more colors to have a palette of three, you can take help from the color cycle and select the other two colors in a triangle state, and this way you will have a basic palette, or maybe you would like your color palette to be 4 colors. So you can use the square selection of colors in the color wheel. Now I have introduced two sites that can help you a lot in choosing a color palette. The first website is the session.edu site, has a color calculator section. Now I will exit the PowerPoint and enter this site to practically learn how to work with the site. For example, according to the psychology theory of colors, I choose red as my main color. I keep the mouse pointer on the circle and then drag it to the color I want. For example, this color is red, and I want it to be the main color. And now if I want to choose a complementary color to this color, I can click on this option. As I said in the previous part, the complementary color is exactly in front of our chosen color. Now the red color that I choose here is the complementary color of the same green color, which he also gave me the color code for. Or if I want my color palette has 4 colors, I use this option based on the first color I choose, which was red. This part of the color cycle also shows me the next 3 colors, which will be my color palette. I want to use this color palette in PowerPoint and proceed with my resume exactly according to these 4 colors. What should I do? Here I now enter PowerPoint and create a new blank document, change the layout to blank, and from the insert section of the shape section, select a rectangle and draw a square by holding the shift key. Now I go back to this site again. I select the desired color, and here I copy the color code that is displayed here, and in the shape format section and shape fill I select more fill colors in the PowerPoint, and then I can paste the color code that I copied on the side here. I will do it and click OK. I will change the outline value to no, and one of my color palettes was created. So from now on I will make a copy again. I will make a copy of 2 of them to go and transfer the other 3 colors here. I choose the green color in the same way and transfer its color code to the shape fill section, the desired shape that I have selected, and I do the same for the blue color. I copy the color code that is here and transfer it to the desired shape. I will do this for this color as well. I will enter the color code in the hex part of the shape fill part. Of course, you can also use the RGB options here. For example, when I choose this yellow color, you can see that it shows me both RGB and CMYK here. If you want to print your resume, I suggest you use the CMYK color code. If you want to publish on social networks, it's better to use the codes of the RGB section. Well, I will complete my color palette here, and I will transfer the yellow color to this section. And in this way, for example, I can have this color palette. These 4 colors can be my color palette for infographic resume design. And the next website I would like to introduce to you for choosing a color palette is colors.co. Choose the help of this site. It will show you the colors that match each other very well and do not bother the eyes. I have already opened this site for you in the browser to show you. When the website opens, if you click the Start the Generator option, you can create your color palette using the features of this website. In this section, every time you press the space key on the keyboard, the color of this palette will change, and then you can choose any color you like and click the lock key on it so that this color will not change anymore. When you press space on the keyboard, now you can copy the code of this color like this, and I will go back to PowerPoint and draw another shape from the insert and shape section. And in the shape fill and more fill color section, I will paste the color code that I copied from the site here and click OK. And I will set the value of the outline to no. Now you can continue the same work with as many colors as you like, but I suggest you not choose more than 4 colors for your color palette. Now I will go back to the website again. Now I will press the space key and try to select other colors that are compatible with this color. For example, I will select this blue color, copy the color code, and keep the control key on the keyboard and copy the shape. And in the shape fill section and more fill colors, I paste the color code that I copied, and in the same way I continue and create my color palette. Now when you come and click on this option, different shades of you can see the same color. For example, I choose this blue color. If I want a step lighter than this blue color, I can click on the higher colors, which will eventually reach a white color and so-called tint of this color. And if we want darker colors than the color shown, we have to move down and darker colors, which are so-called shades of this color. This is also an option that is available to us here, and in this way you can create an attractive and professional color palette for your work and continue designing your resume. I need to say one more thing here. You should choose the size of your resume depending on the place where you want to present it. For example, if you want to publish it on a social network like Instagram, you can use a square size 1080 asterisk 1080 pixel, or if you want to publish it on your website, you can choose a size for your resume vertically in this way, and if you want to print your resume, you can design your resume in A4 size and now vertically or horizontally. So be careful, it depends on where you want to publish your resume. You can consider different dimensions for your resume, but I suggest you use standard dimensions so that you can present it in different places. From the preliminary tips for designing an infographic resume, I mentioned the discussion of the dimensions of the resume and the important discussion of choosing the color palette for designing the resume. Let's advance PowerPoint and resume design in a completely project-oriented way.